The Artist Room podcast with Jess.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jess, the host for the Artist Room podcast, where we speak on music, creativity, inspiration, and everything in between. So make sure you hit that follow or subscribe button, like, and comment. And today, joining with me, I'm super excited. He's an independent rapper from Philly, Pennsylvania. He's melodic, introspective, poetic, and resembles the heart you wear on your sleeve. Let me introduce you to Ryshon Jones.
Hey,
Hi.
hey, thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for coming. How are you doing?
I am good. I'm tired, but I'm good. Yeah,
Okay,
that's you.
all good things. That means you're working. That means you're active.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
So I know, I have it on pre-save. You have an album releasing on March
Yes.
24th called "What Are You Doing About It?"
Yeah. Thank you.
So where, what is going on with this album name? Where did it come from?
Literally, I was walking to work and I was thinking about all these things I'm trying to like fix or be better at and just, and my brain just went, okay, so what are you doing about it? And I was like, wait, what are you doing about it? So I wrote it down. I like lived with it for a week and I was like, what better way to spearhead yourself into change, but to like name an album something, after that. So that's pretty much where it comes from. But I like it. It's just about like, people want to change, but like you gotta make effort and take the steps towards that. So it's one of those kind of things.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I see that. I see that. I think in one of your posts, like leading up to the album releasing, you speak a lot about getting out of your comfort zone. So
Yeah.
for you specifically, what is the your comfort zone look like when you know like you're being comfortable? And what is your growth zone look like for you when you know like, "Ugh, I know I have to do this thing that I'm really scared to do," or however you feel about it,
Mhm.
but this will help me grow.
Literally, so a comfort would be like just recluse, just staying in your bubble. Um, just simple as that. Getting out of the comfort zone. Even this interview, I forgot we said Tuesday. I thought I said Friday. So when you send me the link, I'm like, shit, I'm not ready. So I almost told you I can't do it, but I was like, no. But what's the point? I'm not doing it. Like I wasn't prepared. So it's just like doing, putting yourself out there more. Even with my posts on social media now, it's like new for me because I'm not used to like speaking on camera and like just being like forward with stuff. But I've been doing it for the last couple of weeks and I like it. And people are like receptive to it too. So definitely
Mhm.
up that alley.
No, yeah, you speak on a lot of relatable topics, not only on your social media, but even in your music.
Yeah.
A lot of things where that's where the introspection comes in. And I
Mhm.
feel like a lot of people struggle with that. So
Yeah.
when you hear somebody else, kind of explain it and break it down to you, and then it's like, oh, snap, but it's really up to each individual for themselves to kind of like recognize and look in the mirror, which is not easy to do because you have to accept like everything about you, the mistakes, the faults, the failures, including the successes and the good things that come with being who we are.
Yeah.
So I
And that's
definitely see that.
it's pretty easy for me. Like my self-awareness is the best and worst thing going on for me. I was just talking about that with one of my friends the other day. Like I'm so self-aware and it's so good, but I'm also so self-aware that like I'm just aware. Sometimes I wish I wasn't that aware, but it's I make the best of it.
I heard once, and I don't know how true this is, that if the brain is too self-aware of itself, um, it will start to destroy itself.
Huh. So that's me. Guilty. I'm like I fluctuate from that state in and out, but like it's just like I have outlets. Like I'm writing a book on that kind of stuff. Like my music comes from that kind of stuff. So it's just like I feel like I'm here to give my journey to whoever is meant to, be receptive to it.
So you're writing a book?
Yeah.
Is it about like an autobiography or?
It's damn, do I want to say it? It's called Learning the Enemy. It's like about learning the enemy that's within you and how to like maneuver with it. Like, because there are some parts that won't ever leave you. So it's like, how do you coexist with it? It's
Mm,
really fresh, really, really, really fresh. I haven't like talked about it that much.
that's very, wow. No,
Yeah,
that's deep. That's
yeah.
deep. Like, how do you coexist with the parts of yourself that is hard to accept?
Because
That's,
like, if you're an overthinker, there are parts of you that overthink that is negative, but then there's parts of you that if you overthink, it helps you, it prevents you from doing certain things. So like it's like coexisting with the good and the bad.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So as an artist, how do you get yourself to stop overthinking and just go and just do it?
Rick Rubin. Rick Rubin's book, The Creative Act, literally changed my life because he just has so many reference points of just like do what you love because you like it, like do it because it's in you. Um, I don't think I'll ever stop overthinking, but like it can just lessen a little bit. Like it can, not be as overly as it used to be. But it's just who I am. Like I overthink everything. I overthink anything you think about, I overthink about it. Post it online, everything.
Okay. Um, I think in one one of your posts, I can't remember which one exactly. It seems like you had like a turning point, and that's where you begun your journey for growth and like really just started. I feel like you've been consistent with your music overall, but I feel like that was when you kind of stated you went full in, like you knew what you wanted to do. What was that turning point?
Uh, did I post it this year? Oh, I mean, well, yeah, duh.
I think it was a couple of years ago. I think it was probably 2024.
Um, Definitely leaving several relationships, romantic, business relationship, and like friendships. Um, my real like journey to this actually started in 2014, like in Toronto, Canada, specifically. I went on a trip there to do a show, and like everything that I knew from that point on, like went downhill. Like it's like my life crumbled, and like that was like my like I think my first step into who I became today. But what you're referring to is probably around like relationships that I let go, and it's like when you like let go of what you know, it's like a rebirth. So
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. I feel like we all have rock bottom and then find out that rock bottom has a basement. So,
that's deep. Yeah, I kind of love rock bottom a little bit because I love going down because the rejuvenation process is always worth it.
yes. Okay, you one of them ones. You're one of them ones. Because a lot of people, they will avoid suffering like the plague. Like they will avoid any sort of accountability,
Yeah.
any sort of self-reflection. And I feel like even though it feels like a curse to be self-conscious and understanding and aware,
Mm.
it's crazy. It's more of a gift than it is a curse. Because even though the curse is you're suffering or you're in pain or
Yeah.
you're surrounded by people that don't get that and like don't respect the boundary,
Mm.
um, you yourself just grow and you learn how to maneuver in the world, like kind of how you were saying, like coexist, but
Yeah.
like there's things with yourself you have to coexist with, and there's things outside of you that you have to coexist with, like you have no control over that.
I
So,
think
mhm,
people, if everything would be easier for people if they just got to the root. Kind of like if you're stressed out about something, instead of ruminating, just like, okay, what is it? What can I do? How can I do it? It's just like those three things.
Mhm.
And granted, yeah, everybody can't do that, but like it just it's it's better to just go towards it. Like I don't enjoy it, but I don't run from it either.
Mhm.
Because this thing is on the other side.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. Um, I think that like I'm kind of looking at myself and I'm like, I feel like I try to do that, but it's like the emotional pull toward it as well. And I think that's what complicates it. Like we're very complicated beings as human beings. So
It's yeah. It takes time. Like I'm proud of where I am today, but like there's still room. Like I don't get it right every day, but like the bulk of it, like I'm in the mud with it for sure.
yeah. So I wanted to get into a little bit, into your songs a little bit.
Yeah,
Um, and this is from your last EP that I think that you released in 2025.
yeah,
Um, you said your favorite verse is, and I kind of like this verse too. I lay the spikes out if you decide to spin the block.
yeah. That I remember when I thought of that line, I was like, that's cute. That's a cute line to put in a song. Yeah.
Mhm. But I like it because it's like it shows like even though you're trying to spin the block, like you already did so much. I don't even want to deal with you anymore.
Yeah. That's like on some like sometimes you have to let people fumble you and just leave it at that. Like if you didn't see what everything was when it was there and you come to the realization, it doesn't matter because I'm I'm off of it already.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then in another song you wrote, "Giving up my right." And okay, this one's my favorite actually. "Giving up my right for the wrong of others."
Yeah. Where did that line come from?
I guess my question for that one is, when do you say enough is enough? Because it kind of feels like, all right, you did too much. And now I'm setting a boundary.
So me 2 years ago, it's like, all right, you get like 10 times because I'm understanding, etc. Now, the way like my piece is set up, you get like 1.5 time. Because usually the things you let slide are the things that come back. So you gotta like the minute that first red flag, you're already like on like the watch list. So it depends on the person too, but like I feel like you should really take in consideration that first time a person or anything like rubs you wrong. Because
Mhm.
I used to have a habit of just letting things linger. Like oh no, like I'll give it time. Some things you don't have to give time. Like you already know what it is already. It's like presenting itself. You're just making up reasons to stick with it.
Giving allowances, and that can be like based upon fear or whatever, comfortability, familiarity,
Yeah.
those different things.
And I've stayed in many situations because I felt like I couldn't do better. I think that's another thing too. People don't think they can do better, so they stay with what feels just enough. But there's
Mhm.
so much better than what you're holding on to sometimes.
That is a bar of fact of life for sure. Um, so there's a lot of depth to you as a person, and then into the artistry in which you do. When you've been doing music for a while now, I
Yeah.
see you had things out since 2014.
Even
Like,
before that,
that's what I'm saying. So it started before then.
yeah.
So
I've
how
been
old,
making music since I was eight.
since you were 8? Like you were
8 years.
rapping?
Yeah, my cousin, he stole a tape recorder and gave it to me, and I was like freestyling on it when I was 8. And then my other cousin, he actually passed away last year. He was the first person to actually show me a tape recorder. But then my other cousin gave me a tape recorder with beats, and I used to freestyle and like mimic Lil Wayne, like. And yeah, then like when I was 11, I started writing music. So
Okay.
it was always for fun when I first started.
So Lil Wayne was a little bit of an influence. Who are your other, influences?
And everyone, because I can't pick a certain person
Okay.
because I listen to everything. But I feel like life influences music more, and like the music is just like the additional part. Like I don't hear people and go, "Oh, I want to do something like this," but like,
Mhm.
I've endured so much music over my life that I just feel like if I heard it, it probably is in me in some way.
Mhm.
If you want an artist, I will say King Cruel is probably one of my favorite artists.
Okay, okay, okay. I see that. I see that. Um, and I just wanted to mention again my favorite song from Ryshon Jones right here, my guy, is Why Do You Want to Be Perfect?
Yeah.
And I feel like it kind of reminds me, it's definitely not the same song as Crooked Smile by J. Cole. It's definitely
Right.
not. But because obviously the beat and everything is different, but I feel like the message is still there and it's
Mhm.
real. And I feel like it's very applicable to a woman's perspective of, well, it's obviously from a male's perspective, but I feel like it touches on, what women have to go through and presenting themselves on social media and so forth. And I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. That's not the point of what I'm saying, just as a disclosure. But
Yeah.
I really felt like, oh wow, like I can relate to this. I can understand what he's saying more so in this song. But I think you were saying it wasn't your favorite song. Is it your
It's
least
just
favorite? You said. I'm like,
it's just old and cheesy, but
mhm,
I that's just because I made it. People all the time will DM me like, "Hey man, could you put X, Y, and Z on streaming?" And I'm like, "Yo, you still listen to that?" But like, I can't control how you're receiving the music, so I got to get out of that. It's not. It's probably not a bad song. I'm just even my album about to come out. Like, I can't hear it anymore because I'm scared I'll dislike it because you move past it. So that song in particular came from a girlfriend I was with at the time, and I was like watching her go through pretty much what I was saying in the song.
mhm.
Um, so but you saying what you're saying now, I'm like, damn, should I repurpose the song now? Like, should I put some light on it? Because it is a good concept, you know.
If
But
you do, I will appreciate it and like do like a Jessica's interlude. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
yeah,
Um,
I'll look into that.
you don't have to. I mean, it's fine. It's cool or whatever.
Yeah.
You don't have to. um, so this is where I always get stuck. I'm probably gonna edit that part out. But
Okay.
just like overall, how do you feel like your sound developed and what could people be excited about or expect from the album that you're dropping March 24th called What Are You Doing About It?
I'm almost blushing a little bit. I worked so long to finally complete an album. So like hearing you say it, it's like interesting. Um, I feel like my sound developed just from recording myself. Um, I used to have engineers and like it was hard to record with people because like I like to do things a million times. So like being able to like record yourself, it's like really intimate. Um, and the album is just like it's like a journal. It's like journal entries, a slew of journal entries piled together in 30 minutes, and it's happy, it's sad, it's upbeat. Um, yeah, and there's no word wasted. I didn't waste any word, and I could rap the whole album a cappella right now. I wouldn't, but like that's just how great I feel about the lyrics that I use in there.
Okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Um, what's advice that you found as so far as an underground artist that helped you that you think other underground artists could also utilize?
Advice. I be it changes every day. Y'all be on TikTok and hear something that just changed my life. Um, Something that I saw the other day was someone said, "Don't let your art uh validate you," something like that. Um, I definitely saw myself trying to like seek validation via my creations, as opposed to like having it within me first. Um, but that's not really advice. That's not advice, no. That's not.
No, that is.
Um,
Because I hear that a lot when I'm interviewing or meeting different people. They're
mhm.
like, oh, you want people to like your music. And I'm not taking anything away from anybody who has said that, because
Mhm.
again, you want to be accepted. It's human nature to want to be accepted and to be liked. Um, but then there's people who just don't care whether if you like it or not.
And I admire them because it's a different kind of thing when you do it for you.
Mhm.
It's like you can I can sometimes I'll be posting online, I'll be like, damn, is am I shadow banned? You know, like why did this post go up? And it'll get in your head a little bit, but then it's like there's a whole world out here. Like in Instagram, it's just an app. There's people
Mhm.
outside. So yeah, that would actually be the advice. Do it for you. Like do it for you, and you don't need the validation from anyone else. It's like I'm waiting on y'all to catch up to me, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Um, so before we end things, I always like to ask, what are three things that you are grateful for?
Mm. I'm grateful for uh mm, to be breathing. Um Grateful for having the ability to express, and I'm grateful that I like got out of my way to complete my album. That was like a very like it was a hurdle for like a long time. And like there's so much that came with that it's like it's not just about the album, it's about me facing like a fear a little bit. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Super, super proud of you. I'm excited. Y'all pre-save everywhere, available everywhere now. I think it's on Spotify, Apple Music. If there's any other platform, I'm pretty sure it's on there too.
Yeah.
You can pre-save it now. It's called What Are You Doing About It? Let them know where they could follow you.
I'm on everything, Instagram, TikTok, Ryshon Jones. That's pretty much it.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Show him some love, hit that follow, like, comment on his stuff, and again, pre-save his album releasing March 24th. What are you doing about it?
Yeah.
And don't forget to follow me at Where's Jess, WHERSJESS, and the Artist Room podcast. Follow, subscribe, like, comment, leave a comment who you want to see interviewed next. And yes, thank you so much, Ryshon, for coming out. Cool.
Thank you. Appreciate it.